Graveyard tutorial. First thing first, add the layout, use the floor with the borders type, this will help later. Now add grass everywhere you want. This will make the cemetery look more lively. Try putting it randomized, don't think much about it. Would look something like this. Now I used crushed sandstone path for the graves. This is where using the floor with borders help, or else it would look bigger. Use two ties for each grave. You could also make yourself one specially for it. And now I'll show you how I did the graves. It's pretty easy, I used a basic type of example for them, also reminding you could do the house graves as well, but in my case I didn't. Now for making them, you choose the box type, later on you can adjust the size for it. Here I show the one I did. For the RIP I simply put the text mode for it. I put a darker tone and shaded on the right side of it, as well as adding a little detail on top. Here I shaded black the sides, giving it a more older look. Also forgot to mention to add the year under the RIP. I made it tiny at the point that is not visible, so no worries about what you write. Here now is the settings for shading around the grave. This makes such a difference to it, so don't forget. Just like this. Now here I added this little tree for under the grave. It gives the detail of the plants going into the grave, so it's more realistic. If you haven't unlocked it yet, you could use the broccoli or this one. But the under part not visible, don't forget. Now for the back for the grave I added this object. You could add anything, it feels right, and also I shaded around it for more in depth. Now you simply add it into the island. Put it into one of the ties you made before. I put one line of graves looking at one side and the other line looking at the other side, but you can add it the way you're most happy with. Now if you want to make house graves, know that it will not be perfectly placed, but this is how you make it a house. Choose exterior design, press R for the second option, and choose box type again, reminding to change the side after. Now this part is pretty easy. Simply go on stamps, find the grave you done before and paste it on here. Also measure it calmly, not like me, so you get it right at first try. Now easy part, the detail of gifts and flowers for the death. Here you go to the flat option or not, depending on what your creativity wants to make. This is pretty easy and gives a lot of details, so don't worry and have fun with it. I use the stamps option and add the objects. Here you could add anything you most like, but recommend to put flowers and things that match the vibe. Like this ones, I like them a lot. Adjust it in a way it looks that it will be on the floor. Here I added a little sig so it feels like someone truly left it in the grave. Now here you just add it anywhere you most like. I put it in front of the grave like it's normally put. You can do as many things you want, even one for each grave. Or even a ghost, zombie, or monster. This detail makes it look more full. And now you add some plants. I absolutely recommend this ones. Pretty sure they are from October season. Here you simply add them anywhere randomly. Now for the death sign. Use this option and don't worry, it's the easiest to make. Here you use the settings, we are making straight lines. Just like this. Now again use the text tool and remember to modify the type to the third option and italic. Make two different texts, one for the and one for death. Put them close to each other, make them touch slightly. This is how cemetery signs are, don't let the letters fall off. Like this is fine. Now back to doing straight lines, put them around the words. Here I show the sign I made for y'all. I added details round, really simple to make. Have fun with it. It looks cute, and also I added straight lines that connect the words together. So it's realistic, not falling off. Now buy a lot of these fences like I did, or use this ones that gives the same vibe. Just put them down everywhere around. Depending on the size of your graveyard is how many you will need to buy. I bought around 30 or more. Now I added the space close to it so the graveyard doesn't look off from the rest of the island. Don't mind my missing graves, I didn't wanted to buy more for the tutorial, I'm broke in real life. And here, and happy ending, this is all. Love you guys so much and hope this helps the beautiful person that asked for this tutorial.